All right, my friends, welcome back to another video. So on this episode, we're going to be covering the SMG-7 Tidal Wave. So this is a new weapon that just came out with the summer event. So it is a SMG. It uses energy cells. It has 300 round capacity, 3.25 seconds to reload, 15 shots per second. So think about that. 15 shots per second, guys. 10 damage per hit, 39.6 degree firing cone, 15% critical chance, must be level 25 to equip, 130 machine gun skill to master, enhanced knockback, slows infected by 25%, and it also slows them for 1 second. It has a unique effect. It has fire suppression hitting. Hitting a flame or smoldering enemy applies the fire suppression for 5 seconds. This reduces the damage they deal to players by 50%. This effect does not stack. So if you shoot something on fire, an enemy smoldering or on fire, it's going to reduce the damage they do to you by 50%. It's also a very fast shooting weapon. We're going to be testing the Tidal Wave SMG-7 against a couple different SMGs here. We're going to compare it to the Gut Stitcher, which also is an SMG. We're going to compare it to the Marauder because it's like the in-game SMG. And then we may look at the Spectre SMG-9 depending on how this goes. But that's what we're looking like. So we're going to start off up here at the Secronom Bunker. We're going to be using our basic beginner setup. Where's it right here? And we're just going to see how this works. So without further ado, guys, here we go. So first of all, to get this, you need to go to the vendor. You need to look and see what it is. And it's over here on the right. It is the Tidal Wave SMG-7. It costs 1,000 summer tickets. And again, you get summer tickets by going to challenges. They are repeatable, and you do these things. So like kill regular infected, just go out there, play the game, kill 100 of them, you get 10 tickets. Kill 100 more, you get 10 tickets. Kill 100 more, you get 10 tickets. Loot 10 items, you get 10 tickets. Loot 10 items, you get 10 tickets. Kill boss infected, guess what? You get a ticket. So you get tickets by doing things like this, and then you go to the vendor and you buy items. That is the summer event. Again, they got stuff in the credit shop and all stuff like that, but we're going to be talking specifically about the Tidal Wave weapon. So let's go ahead and jump into the inner city here, and we're just going to test it and see how it compares, see what it looks like, see how it fires, all that good stuff. I got like 3 videos to upload, guys, and my upload speed is not the best, and these things are like 5 gigs, so it takes a while for these to get uploaded. Alright guys, so we're spawned in here. We have the Tidal Wave SMG-7 on. Here's what it looks like. I really like the looks of it. Little squirt gun. We'll see what this sounds like. You ready? What? That is definitely not what I expected. So I thought it would look like a squirt gun, like literally like a little line of blue squirt, you know what I mean? But it's almost like a flamethrower kind of. You can see the bubbles. That's pretty cool. So that's probably why it's firing 15 bullets a second, is because it's almost like a flamethrower but a water thrower. So pretty cool. You can hear the water spray. 300 rounds. Let's go test it out real quick. So I do test my items in single player. That way we have no delays, no desync. Oops, none of that stuff. Here's one. So let's go down here and see if we can find just a group of enemies. And I don't expect to have trouble at Secronom Bunker. I have a 25% incoming damage reduction, or 25% damage boost. Now, obviously, if you're fighting fire enemies, it would be way more beneficial. But I can tell you already, I don't feel safe, guys. I'm in Secronom Bunker and I don't feel safe. Again, this is like a flamethrower type of thing. You know, maybe for grinding. But let's switch to a, like the Gut Stitcher. So it's not cleaning up very fast either. I think the knockback helps. So maybe for crowd control, you know, maybe this would be a better choice than the Gut Stitcher. I wouldn't use either of them for grinding, I don't think. Yeah, you can grind with it, but I'm just saying there's miniguns, there's grenade launchers. You know, there are other options for grinding, although you could grind with this, obviously. Let's check out the Marauder. This is the very expensive SMG. So again, I don't expect it to beat the Marauder, okay? I just don't. Let's go back to the Gut Stitcher. You know, the Gut Stitcher's not bad. Alright, let's try Mr. Bubbly again. And you know, it does kill fast. It's not bad. It really isn't bad. You know, I don't use SMGs a lot, so, you know, to me, SMGs are kind of that, it's kind of that gun where pistols are for looting, rifles are for looting, miniguns are for grinding, explosives are for grinding. I don't really know, you know, really what the benefit of the SMG is. You know, they're fun, they're a little quieter, but I just don't really see their place. I mean, I know they have a spot, but I don't really see them, you know, I don't have a main function for an SMG. So, you know, for a free weapon, definitely, you know, snag it up. You just have to get tickets. You know, it can be fun. It has good knockback. It can crowd control a little bit. You know, is it going to beat the Marauder? Probably not. I could grind with this. You know, Marauder's got some heat to it. But again, the Marauder is very pricey. And again, here is the Gut Stitcher. And then we'll switch back to Mr. Bubbly. So I think it's more of a, you know, more of just a casual, good, you know, knockback, kill some enemy gun. Nothing special, nothing crazy. For the price, I think the price is right. I think it's a mid-tier SMG, and it's doing what SMGs do. You know, you get in trouble, you pull out the SMG, you deal with it, and you go back to looting. It doesn't cause a lot of aggro. But anyway, I don't think we need to really go to the Southeast Zone, because I would not take it to the Southeast Zone. I would go with my other weapons. But it gives us a good idea of kind of what it looks like, what it sounds like. You know, how does it compare against a mid-tier SMG? How does it compare against an in-game SMG? And let's check prices real quick. You know, I thought it was gonna. I was expecting a different type of firing from it. I thought it would be more of a direct line of fire rather than like a flamethrower. But that's okay. It's just something different. The Gut Stitcher, you're gonna pay 30 million. You know, 28 million. A Marauder, you're gonna pay. Oh, that's not bad, honestly. The Marauder for 30 million there, guys. That's a pretty good deal. Typically, you're gonna pay 45 million for the Marauder. So if you need a Marauder, snag that. Someone's going to see this video and buy that. But anyway, if you need a Marauder, now's the time to get one, apparently. But yeah, overall, not bad, guys. It's not what I was looking for. You know, it's fun. It's something different. It is playful. But SMGs are really not my cup of tea. I wish they were. I just don't really have a place for them. So anyway, it is a cool weapon. It is free. You know, it is pretty much free. Just play the game, collect it, use it. If you don't have a machine gun or an SMG, or something to grind with, definitely use it for that. It'll help get you somewhere. You know, it's going to help somebody. So again, the slow's nice. If you're fighting fire enemies, you know, obviously that's going to help there. But yeah, overall pretty good. But let me know your thoughts on it. Let me know if you find something, maybe you guys find a really good reason to get it or something that I didn't notice. Because again, this is my first time using it as well. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Hit that like button for me. Hit that subscribe button for me. Let me know if you guys like these videos. I still got one more to make. I got like 4 more to upload. And until next time, you guys stay safe out there. Peace.